Welcome back to my dear young friends to the weekly Bible sharing. Today again we gather together on Monday, listen to the gospel the church prepared for us on Monday, and then learn from what we listen to. My dear friends, the gospel today is very interesting gospel again, and this helps us a lot in our life, in the way we behave towards the others. So with that now, please make ourselves ready to listen to the gospel today. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus was teaching in the synagogue on the Sabbath, and a woman who was there who for 18 years had been crippled by a spirit. She was bent over, completely incapable of standing erect. When Jesus saw her, he called to her and said, "Woman, you are set free of your infirmity." Jesus laid his hands over her, and she was at once stood up straight and glorified God. But the leader of the synagogue, indignant that Jesus had healed on the Sabbath, and said to the crowd in reply, "There are 6 days when work should be done. Come on those days to be healed, not on the Sabbath day." The Lord said to him in reply, "Hypocrite, does not each one of you on the Sabbath day untie his ox or his ass from the manger and lead it out for watering? This daughter of Abraham, whom Satan had bound for 18 years now, ought she not to have been set free on the Sabbath day from this bondage?" When he said this, all of his opponents was humiliated, and the whole crowd of people rejoiced at all the splendid deed done by Jesus. My dear friends, the gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. As I mentioned to you, my dear friends, at the beginning, at the introduction today's section, today's gospel is quite interesting and give us a very big lessons on how do we behave toward the others. And that lections focus so much on the gesture of the Jesus in the gospel today, when he saw the woman who had been crippled for 18 years. What did he do? Listen again, my dear friends. It's quite astonishing things. When Jesus saw her, he called to her. He didn't, wait for her to call him, but he called to her and said, "Woman, you are set free from your infirmity." Jesus himself automatically called to her and set her free from her infirmity. That gesture tells us a lot. That gesture tells us that he cared for that woman. And from caring, he'll heal her or set her free from her own infirmity. My dear friends, the gesture of Jesus today also bring us so much things for us to reflect on. The gesture of Jesus speak a very heavy weight for us about stop judging, but open mind and heart to accept, to understand, and to pray for those who need our prayer, for those who are not fortunate like us. Thank you, my friends, for your time to be with me, to read, listen, and to reflect what the gospel today said to us. Thank you, and see you